I'm saying, but when every time that I build, like say today is knowledge cipher or cipher. Some brothers got it knowledge add on to the cipher, and some brothers got it cipher. But what I learned today was
Wait. Nah, I never. Well, look. So the brother say cipher, and I was like, well, how you showing prove that? Because your knowledge is supposed to add a cipher, right?
right.
Right? Or you add on to the cipher. Like this is a cipher to somebody, or you do the knowledge to the cipher, right? So we add in dealing with the date. The cipher is a completion of from knowledge you're born, and then you go right back to knowledge, right? But we dealing with today's mathematics. We moving forward through the days of the week and the days of the month. So it wouldn't be. I would never say today's mathematics is cipher. I would say today's mathematics is knowledge cipher or knowledge as cipher, right? Because I'm doing the knowledge to the cipher, or I'm adding on to my knowledge is adding on to the cipher. So that's how I see today's math. Right? Like knowledge in the cipher. I would never say today's mathematics is cipher.
You see, that's what a older brother was building with me today. He said the way that you learned it, and then you learn the person, place, a thing. So you add on like that. But I was like, some brothers got it like knowledge add on to the cipher. I got it like that when I got my supreme mathematics.
Right.
I got knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement, equality, God, builder, destroy, born, and knowledge added on to the cipher. That's how I got it.
Okay. So knowledge, that is. Well, I'm saying,
afterwards, I learned that cipher is a person, place, a thing. Because I had it, cipher is a circle that consists of 360 degrees, 120 in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which we all know what it is. When you knowledge 120, and you got the understanding of 120, so you got the 360.
Right. Well, let me add on, God. Like knowledge is born, right? All those numbers make all the numbers, and then you have the cipher. But that makes all the numbers in the universe. The combination, right? But then when you start adding on, now you say knowledge as cipher. But my mathematics goes from knowledge born and back to knowledge, which is that's a cipher.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But then when you add on to the cipher, that's to say knowledge cipher, you go on and then knowledge, wisdom, and so forth and so on. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, like remember, like the older God Devon was explaining the nine and then the cipher. It's the one, the knowledge is the one, and then the cipher. You know what I'm saying? It's make it the nine from knowledge to born. That's one cipher. You know what I'm saying? And
right. That's what I'm saying. From knowledge to born is one cipher.
Right.
When knowledge is born, then born back to knowledge is one cipher.
Right.
But then now the cipher is gonna hold place. So now your knowledge as a cipher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
to make it greater.
Right. And then it goes from that to knowledge born, and then it adds another cipher. Okay. So now you got two ciphers, two ciphers.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
From born to knowledge added on to the cipher.
From knowledge cipher to knowledge born.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? From knowledge born, then from knowledge cipher, because from knowledge born you go back to knowledge, and that cipher is holding the place.
Right.
And then you travel now to knowledge all the way to born again. Now you got two ciphers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you travel, and then your two ciphers travel to the three ciphers.
Right.
And then so forth, so on, until you get to three ciphers. You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, right.
And
you keep adding on within that cipher.
Right. And that's the science of how mathematics relates to all the other branches of mathematics.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of just like drawing it all up.
True indeed, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's important for brothers to stay inclined and in touch with their roots, you know what I'm saying? And to always, so come over here, and you feel like you stagnating a little bit on whatever it might be, your understanding or your wisdom, whatever. It's brothers here that embrace brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're here to do, to teach one. Each one teach one.
Each one
teach one. You know what I'm saying? That's how we reach one. You got to get to know your brother. Like just to give knowledge to someone oneself and make them a parrot, that's not the idea. You gotta know the person, man.
Right.
Because you don't want to give knowledge to somebody and they're gonna fall victim. You tell them, here, take all this information on fast for 3 days and give you a whole book. Nah, it just like some brothers don't. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna get it like that. Because with the different ways I got it, the way I got it was crazy. But I came back to the root. So
that's important. That's important. Coming back to the root, and that speaks to Knowledge is born
And born.
and coming back to the knowledge.
Right,
You got to come back to the foundation.
right. From knowledge
You
to
can travel.
born and born back to knowledge.
You can travel all the way out there,
Right.
but you got to come back home.
Right, exactly. You could go to Pluto. You could be lost out there, even worse, like the God P Almighty was saying. You could be worse, like a savage in a pursuit of happiness. That you had knowledge and then you lost it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you go on. You acting just like an 85 because you lost the knowledge of yourself. You see what I'm saying? You let this get the best of you. So, you didn't follow the map. Like the God, Shah Allah teaches in his 120 classes. The 120 is a map, and when you went this according, you know what I'm saying? That's when you got your penalty, you know what I'm saying?
If Mega did this.